In Hello Kitty Island Adventures Wheatflour Wonderland, we have 3 new mini-games, and the last one you unlock is for multiplayer. In order to unlock the multiplayer minigame, you do need to have gotten to the point where you can make item wands. After you do, head up to the Flubby level on Tier 3, and head over to where you would normally catch the Flubby, and you'll find a tiny owl here. And if you talk to them, they'll let you know that you can play a new minigame, that you need to invite someone to your island. So the next step to unlocking the minigame is to invite someone to your island. And luckily, the other person doesn't need to have the game unlocked. They don't even need to have been to Wheatflour Wonderland. Note, if you are in a platform where Wheatflour Wonderland is a separate purchase, the DLC, like it is on Switch, Steam, and PlayStation, even if the person joining you doesn't have the DLC, they'll still be able to play, and they'll earn points so that if they do get the DLC in the future, they'll still have those points and be able to earn prizes in the future. But if they don't have the DLC right now, they wouldn't be getting the prizes, they'll only get the points. But if they do have Wheatflour Wonderland and they've been there before, even if they don't have the game unlocked, they will be able to earn prizes. So in this minigame, both the host and the visitor will be earning points during the game, and this is a game of hide and seek with item transformation. And the Grand Flowl here can explain how to play the game. One player will hide in the designated area, and they can transform up to 3 times, and the other player will find them. Both players will earn points each round, and you'll get more points if you stay hidden for longer, or if you can find your friend quickly. And in order to start the game, you'll see 2 buttons on the ground. One has a stick, the other one has a player character on it. Each player needs to go and stand on a button, and this will decide who'll hide and who'll seek for this round. In order to start a round, each player stands on one of the buttons. The player who wants to go and hide should stand on the stick. Once players are standing on both buttons, a short timer will go off, and once the countdown is done, it'll give the player on the stick a short time to hide while the other player waits. The entire area where you'd normally catch Flubby is surrounded by a fence, so the entire game will take place within this confined area, and the player who's hiding doesn't actually need their own item wands in order to hide. Instead, you're going to have a button on the right hand side, and it'll let you use up to 3 random transformations. And the random transformations tend to be things that fit pretty well into this area. We saw quite a bit of the scenery as options, including arches, gates, posts, similar decorative pieces, as well as the Flubby, trees, and bushes. After a short timer goes off, it'll let the other player go so they can try and go and find the player who's hiding. However, the game also gives some hints. The player who's hiding transformed will periodically wiggle and make a sound. In addition to this, there are arrows on the ground. If you're too far away, they'll direct you back towards where the player is. If the player who's looking for the person hiding thinks they've found them, they need to stand near the object that they think is the other player and hit a new button that'll put out these little blue circles, and if the other player is in those circles, it'll G-transform them and will be found. You can guess more than one time within the timer. However, this button does have a cooldown. If the person seeking finds the other player, they win, but if they don't find them within the time limit, the player hiding wins. At the end of the round, the players will be awarded points, and at various point levels, you'll earn a prize. And luckily, you get points whether you win or lose, and all the prizes in this minigame are Wheatflour Wonderland versions closed from the base game. In addition to those prizes, you'll also earn some sparkles. And here's what the clothing prizes are. It seems like it goes pretty much in this order, and then either cycles back around or gives you a random one after you have everything. So we have the Wheatflour Newsy hat, volcano outfit, volcano hat, sweatpants, hoodie, skirt, and beret. Those are similar to what you see on the Cloud Island set. Then we have the critter catching pants, vest, and hat, the Wheatflour witch dress and hat, the Wheatflour pirate outfit and hat, the Wheatflour ball gown, Wheatflour tuxedo, and then the Wheatflour mermaid armor, tiara, and tail. After getting through all of them, it gave me the Newsy hat again, so you know once you start seeing duplicates, you've gotten one of everything. It does take quite a few rounds in order to earn all of the prizes, but it is pretty fun and it can get pretty silly. For instance, you might use different strategies. Maybe you change up the thing that you're hiding as. Maybe the whole time, instead of staying still and hiding, you're actually running around. One of the strategies that seemed fairly effective was if you were hiding and you did see the other player and maybe they were going to be coming towards you, to start running away so that you're off camera and switch items. And sometimes just continuing to run worked really well. And sometimes you could hide as a new item before they caught up to you. And you may be thinking that'll never work. because they definitely see me and catch up to me, but you'd be surprised how quickly a fence can run away. And remember, the seeker has a cooldown and they need to be within range, so turning it into a mix of hide and seek and tag actually works pretty well. And using strategies like that turns this easily into one of the silliest minigames we have, and it's a really fun addition to multiplayer. And if you're looking for folks to play with, remember the official Discord has a large multiplayer section, and you can usually find somebody up for playing, especially since you both earn prizes. So hopefully this helps you unlock, understand, and play the new hide and seek minigame in Wheatflour Wonderland. If it did, be sure to give the video a like to help others find it as well. Subscribe for more Hello Kitty Island adventure content, and turn on notifications to find out the next time we go live. Hope to see you there.